Good morning, students. I am Stephen, sir, and this is the second part of the Marigold textbook, Unit 1 Wake Up poem is already finished. Now I am going to teach you a lesson, Neha's alarm clock. So please be ready. So, my dear student, as you can see, the title, the lesson of our 4th standard chapter 1 is Neha's alarm clock. Here, basically, narrator and Neha, there are two characters who are talking with each other. As you can see in the red color and blue color, red colors defines the narrator who is telling the story, and blue, which is written Neha, is our main character. So I will start reading first paragraph. Ring, ring, ring. Off goes the alarm clock at 6 in the morning. Neha makes a face and, covering her ears with a pillow, snuggles under the warm blanket. But she knows she has to get up. She mutters to herself. As you can see in the picture, Neha is a school going student girl. She is a kid of 6 years old, and it's early in the morning, and due to the ringing of alarm clock she is getting disturbed because she don't want to get up. So what she do, as you can see in the picture, she is covering her ears. She is covering her ears with the warm blanket, and she is muttering. As we know that small kids are not very fond of going to school, you can see very clearly in this picture. Now, what Neha says in the second paragraph, this alarm clock always rings at 6 and pulls me out of the bed. It's so unfair. Oh, how I would love to sleep a little longer in the morning. I wish this clock would forget its job sometimes. So here what Neha is saying that this alarm clocks always ring at its particular time. Means when we set alarm by any time, or 6 o'clock, or it might be 7 o'clock, it wakes us, it make us wake up. So she is saying that it's unfair, I want to sleep more. We everyone, my dear students, we everyone wants to sleep little bit early, but when we have to reach to school we have to wake up. So she is one of you whom has means she have to get up, but she don't want to get up because of alarm. She is little bit lazy. Now narrator, what narrator is saying, something falls. Neha smile. What is falling down? It's an alarm clock, and Neha is smiling because of how alarm fall down, it get close. Neha, oh, my clock has fallen. How happy I am. Tomorrow I can get up late. Means now alarm clock is not ringing because it has fallen down from the bed. So Neha is saying that how I am happy. Tomorrow I will not get up because alarm clock will not work. Then she can get up very late. Now what happened next morning, my dear student? Next morning there is no alarm. So Neha sleeps and sleep. The small creepy bird, the small chirpy birds which comes to the window sill every morning find Neha still sleeping. So what happened this time, my dear student? Alarm is not working, and this time, every time this bird comes near Neha's house window, so she again get disturbed and she wakes up. Birds. Now birds are saying, Wake up, dear, wake up fast. Narrator Neha gets up with a start. So what did Bird says? Bird tells to Neha, wake up, wake up, wake up fast. Here narrator is explaining that Neha wakes up because of bird's disturbance. Neha again she is upset, she is moodless. Oh no! If it if it's not the alarm clock, it's this bird. Why don't they leave me alone? Neha is getting disturbed. First she was getting disturbed by alarm clock. Now she is getting disturbed by bird. So she's telling that why they are not letting her to sleep. Why they don't leave her alone. Narrator. Even this wish of Neha came true. The next morning there is not only no alarm clock, there are no birds either. So what narrator is saying, next morning means third morning, what happens? There is no alarm clock, there is no birds. Still what happened, my dear students? We'll read further. But there is someone else who does not want her to miss the school bus. Can you guess who it is? The big bright sun. He fills Neha's room with a warm smile. So at the third morning, what happens? Nobody comes, not even alarm clock, not even bird. But this time, who comes in the house? The sun. When the sun comes, it enters the house and feel warm inside her bedroom. Then what happened? Neha, oh my eyes, now it's the sun waking me up. Why can't he let me be? So Neha gets up because of the sun, as you can see in the picture. Then again she is saying, why don't you let me sleep? Narrator, he's saying, even this wish of Neha came true. Next morning the sun is behind the clouds, so Neha snores. She hears her mother's voice. So what happened next time? The fourth morning, the sun is behind the cloud. So this time sun is not disturbing her. She is sleeping very nicely, snoring. So as you can see, my dear student, snoring, I am underlining this word. Snoring means karate marna. Means you are sleeping soundly, making noise type. So, understood, my dear students, snoring means to make a sound. Karate, karate lena. Mother, wake up. So, what happened this time? Sun is not disturbing. Then, who is coming inside her bedroom? Her mother. Mother, what mother is saying? Wake up, sleepyhead. You will miss the bus. Then, mother comes and wakes her up. Neha, wake up. You will miss the bus. Then Neha again. Oh no, why does mother have to wake me up? Then Neha again gets upset and she's saying, why all mothers wake up their children? So again she is getting upset. So what happened further, my dear student? Narrator is saying, there is no escape now. Neha gets up and get ready. Can you imagine what happened the next day? Neha wakes up with a start. Her watch says it is 6 o'clock. She calls out her mother. So next morning what happened, my dear student? She wakes up due to her watch which she was wearing, and she wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. She called out her mother. Neha, Ma, who wakes me up today? Then she's asking her mother, Mother, who wakes me up today? Please tell me. Narrator, mother smile. Mother smile again. Mother, who else you? Of course, Neha. But I was sleeping. How could I? Then mother said, I don't know who wakes you up. Then Neha says, then who else? Please tell me. Mother, Now I'll tell me why you ate your lunch every day at 1 in the afternoon. Neha says, I feel hungry. The mother asks Neha why you are eating food at afternoon time. Then Neha says, I am feeling hungry, that's why. Okay, then what mother says, why do you sleep at 9 every night? Then Neha says, because I feel sleepy. Then mother asks her, there is a clock inside you which tells you when to eat, when to sleep, and when to wake up. Then what did Neha says? Oh, I better rush now. I don't want to miss the bus. Mother, relax. Today is Sunday. Neha, oh. So this lesson was written by Giriraj Rani Asthana. So I hope you got understood this chapter, my dear student. Thank you so much.